orange chicken is, I think, my soulmate.
When did I become such a blackie?
Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word.
You are a disrespectful piece of...
Hey girls, welcome to another Amberlynn video. She decided to switch up personalities in this one again, so it's a bit more lighthearted. I still had stuff to dig into though. Also, let me know if you girls would be okay with me reacting to some of Amber's old videos while applying my current Amberlynn knowledge. I feel like it could be interesting, but it's up to you girls / guys. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the video.
Guys, welcome to a new video. So I had my psychologist appointment today and I totally forgot. So if it wasn't for Feline reminding me, love that. I usually don't forget things like this, and I've known the whole week that I had this appointment, but for some reason I woke up today and I just forgot. So I really quickly got ready and now we're about to head out. So I'll see you guys later.
Are you sure this isn't what happens every time and this time you just happen to actually be up in time? A commenter on my last video had a theory that she shows up late to all of her appointments just expecting accommodations, but she gets rescheduled instead. No narration for this part? Nothing? Kind of a weird editing choice, but okay. I guess it's nice to have 20 seconds worth of a video take place outside of her house though. She's proving to us that she actually went somewhere and that Twinkie does see the light of day every once in a while.
So I ate insecurities for breakfast. This is a subscriber gift that I got months and months ago. Literally on the spoon it says, I eat insecurities for breakfast. And this was from the person who is sending me a bunch of like random items with like lines from my past poetry that I wrote literally forever ago, and this was one of them.
This would be really sweet if Amber's old poems weren't about blaming everyone else for the consequences of her own actions and falsely accusing people of rain and petals eavesdrop. Can we start sending her fake rose petals with lines of that poem until she's collected the whole thing? Also great, she's receiving even more stuff that she can hoard right before she moves.
I'm actually just going through like a bunch of my stuff, and this was something that was still like in the office from when I opened that P.O. box because I liked it so much I didn't want to actually use the spoon, but I think I'm actually gonna officially use it. But hello, we have a new era incoming, so we should talk a little bit about that in a little bit. What do you think? Me and you, two best friends, we besties? Okay, let's do it.
Where did that second hello come from? Did she forget that she already started vlogging? Our girl has been very forgetful recently.
Well, I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. I don't even remember what I vlogged today. Honestly, can't remember a damn thing. So hopefully I vlogged stuff, because I literally cannot remember what I vlogged. I don't even remember what this vlog consists of, so hopefully it's long enough to even be a vlog. So I'm pretty sure everyone and their mama knows that I was going through like a heartbreak era type moment, type deal, type situation. And it was bad. You guys saw a lot of crying, but there's even more of like what you didn't see, what I won't talk about. But I have officially reached a point, especially in this last like week or so, where I'm heartbroken, sure, but I'm heartbroken for like what could have been, and that's sad, obviously.
These videos feel so all over the place and whiplashy because of how inconsistently she records and posts. Her videos from a couple days ago where she was bitter about the breakup could have been recorded 2 weeks ago, whereas this one where she's fine with the breakup was filmed yesterday. And then there's that huge gap in between where she was just inconsistent. And so now, between this video and her last one, it looks like in 3 days, she went from being bitter and depressed to being completely fine. I don't think her mood changes that fast, but she also hasn't shown us otherwise. It's like she expects us to just know what happens in her life when she leaves massive recording gaps in content. She actually, no pun intended, expects us to fill in the gaps, and then gets frustrated at us for filling in the gaps.
But I also know that like I can't just stay sad, I can't just stay heartbroken. I have finally like reached a point where if Feline was even to ask for my back, I would say no, because I know what we both deserve. So I am leaving heartbreak era and I'm entering like a self-love era. And what that means to me is just like I am absolutely under construction, like as a person, physically, mentally, Emotionally, like every single thing about me is like under construction.
This construction started 10 years ago, girl. I think your construction workers have all quit at this point. They aren't paid enough for this shit.
And I'm like at a spot in my life where I don't really like myself. I mean, I like who I am as a person, but there's a lot of things that obviously I want to change. And I just feel like through like a self-love era and like a self-love journey, I really want to teach myself like just kindness and patience. And self-love is self-care, and anything from dancing in the shower again to painting my nails to putting like quality ingredients in my body.
Self-love is a good thing, and weirdly enough, I think Amber by herself won't show as many narcissistic traits because she won't have anyone to push her narcissism onto. She's also said all of this before though, right before moving on to a new girlfriend a couple weeks later. We'll see what happens.
Obviously we can talk more about that because this isn't just like a one video situation type deal. Like this is going to be my life and this is where I'm currently at. And you know, I didn't want like a single era because that implies that I'm like valued or like identified strictly based on like my relationship status, and that's how it's been on YouTube for a hot minute. Like that's how it's always been. It's always been like, oh, Destiny era or like Feline era, and I don't want that. Like I want to be my own individual. It's time for me to start like loving myself a little bit and treating myself with patience and understanding.
Honestly, I think titling her eras based on relationships has been generous. What would they be called otherwise? For her first video, we have the Hope era. For the next couple months, we have the Losing Hope era. Instead of the Destiny era, we have the Gaining, Dieting, Failing, Repeat era. During that, we also have the TMI era. Becky era is the Narcissist era. The Gaining, Dieting, Failing, Repeat era number 2. The Clothes Haul era. Many more names for it. The Feline era can be called the Boring era. The Housebound era. The Gaining, Dieting, Failing, Repeat era number 3. The Too Personal to Record era, since she doesn't show us anything she's doing. Let's see what names this next era can be called.
Hey guys, so up next on the Pack With Me journey, I just emptied out all of this and put it all on my sink. Yes, I did.
Oh my.
Because I am going to go through all of it, and I'm only going to keep the stuff that I actually want to take with me on this move. And if anyone's wondering, this is the scale I got. All right, so here's an update. We're getting there, folks. So far the things that I don't really want, I'm just putting right here, and Feline said that she was going to go through them. Something else I can add to the pile. There's just a lot of random things.
This is just bathroom stuff. I can't even imagine the rest of the house.
So now I'm about to go through all this medicine and see like what's expired. I'm not really a medicine girly. Like I'll take Tylenol here and there, but these have been collected through my last 2 relationships, so I'm gonna go through them. So a good example of this is this expired in 2021. We're now in 2023. And here we have some heartburn stuff that expired in 2020. I don't get heartburn. It's very, very rare.
We probably have some expired stuff too, to be fair, but it's still just kind of crazy that she probably hasn't even seen some of these bottles in years. My family isn't the best at watching for expired stuff on our shelves either though, so I can't be too harsh on her for that. There's still just so much though. And sometimes I forget that all of this stuff is for only 1 or 2 people. I live in a house with 3 other people, and all 4 of us need about as much medication as she has for only 1 or 2 people.
All right, so I went through all the medicine. Majority of it wasn't even close to mine, or it was expired. Literally the only things that I saved: ibuprofen, Tylenol, and just in case I get heartburn. And then I have a thermometer.
So much that she just didn't need. Also, hopefully she has a backup thermometer that you can actually hold in your mouth, because I have that exact skin temp thermometer and it doesn't work correctly for me or the rest of my family.
So now I have to figure out what to do with this. I guess I could put my like hand soaps in here. I mean, this is just for now since I am packing, but so we have hand soaps in one slot.
Is it just me, or is that an unreasonably large amount of hand soap for just one person?
I guess we can put lotion in another. I just have a white t-shirt by Bath & Body Works, one of my faves. And I guess we could do body spray, which majority of these, I only have 4, just 4. 2 are Bath & Body Works. We have that all set up here. We are pretty much done. Yes, we are. I'm wanting to paint my nails, and I went through all of my nail polish, I think it was last night, and these are the only ones that I kept.
It's surprising she didn't have more than that. I'm sure she'll buy more eventually though. If I ever see her with Hollow Taco nail polish from Simply Nailogical Christine's brand, I think I'll lose my mind. Those 2 universes do not need to collide.
So this is how it's looking now. Nice and organized. It looks super empty, but I love that.
That's how it's supposed to look if you organize it more than once every 5 years.
Y'all, look at all these freaking candles. that I have to go through, which I have already started.
It just never ends. You could probably look through this shelf and compare each candle to each shopping haul she's done and see which era each candle is from.
But oh my god, I have so many candles. And then down here, I have tons of like wax melts.
There's more?
So this is gonna be like a whole project, a completely different day. So I also want to say something that for me feels like self-love is I'm no longer gonna be getting high. Today is day 1. Trust me, I completely understand, like getting high, it makes things feel better mentally. I know for me, I feel a lot better when I'm high. But it's not doing me good. Ever since Feline and I broke up, I have been getting high every single day, all day long. And then after the 15 days of uploading, it kind of just got worse. So I need to stop. So today is day 1.
Got worse? It was already pretty bad during the 15 days. Who knows what worse was like?
I want to say about like an hour and a half ago, I took some Delta 8. I'm taking like this gummy in the brand Koi, and yeah, I'm like at the high end of my highness, I think. And I just wanted to check in with you guys. I just noticed that like, yeah, it might make me feel better like mentally while I'm high, but in the long run, you know, it's doing more bad for me than good. And maybe we could talk about that in a future time. But I more so just wanted to share that this is gonna be hard, but I'm gonna be able to do it. Am I gonna get high in the future? Probably, but it's not gonna be for a hot minute. I'm talking months and months and months. Like last time I said I'm never gonna drink again. I stuck to that. I have not drank since April 2022, so I got this.
You also said you were going to lose weight and stop eating takeout and start exercising. So
hello, it has been a hot minute since I spoke to you guys. It is time for popsicle stick time. I love it, okay? I know there's quite a few of you who also enjoy it, so thank you. So we're gonna do number 26. What is a weight loss strategy you'll never try again? Oh, that's easy. Optavia. What was I thinking? That era? That's a no for me.
I'm actually bad at remembering timelines based on her diets, so let's take a look together at how Optavia went.
There's a program called Optavia that thousands and thousands and thousands of people do. And then I'm just gonna explain it a little bit, just a little bit, because I will be making more videos about this and having you guys follow my journey. I am so excited. I have no words. I'm also very nervous.
Wow, guys, this sounds so fantastic. I wonder how it went.
Hey guys, so it's day 1 of me being on Optavia. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's go. I'm sure she's gonna do so great.
We are on day 2, February 2nd. So I'm having a dark chocolate cherry shake.
Woohoo, day 2, going strong. Let's keep going.
Living in fear, and I was trying to find tons of excuses to quit. I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to find every excuse to quit, and I found one.
Well,
so I got to thinking. I was like, how many calories am I eating in a day doing this program? So I logged everything into MyFitnessPal from day 1 and day 2, and it was only about 900 calories. So I got a little freaked out. I honestly was freaking out. I'm gonna be real. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little. So I messaged my health coach and I told her I don't think I can do this anymore.
Okay, she's asking help from a professional. Surely she'll keep going until the professional tells her to stop. Or until the professional gives her the feedback she needs so that she knows if she does need to stop. Surely she won't just stop on her own without waiting for the professional's advice first.
So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna stop doing Optavia.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I am just going to, you know, eat less and eat healthy. Why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with. A lot of people are probably gonna be like, hey, I told you so. But a few days ago, I have officially decided not to do Optavia. I have decided this through talking with my health coach, with my girlfriend, with tons of people who are close to me.
To sum this up, she followed this diet for 2 days, found an excuse to quit, and then used the excuse so that she could continue to eat junk food.
All right, let's do another one. We have number 18. Should fat people have to buy 2 plane tickets? So the way that I see it is, if there is a plane seat that is being taken, then you need to pay for it. If you are wide width, aka like me, I'm a wide one. I'm sure you guys can tell. Hi. I would need to buy 2 tickets. And if you're asking if I think it should be allowed, yes, because if I am taking up 2 seats, then I need to buy 2 seats. I don't think it's discrimination or anything like that. I just think that's like common sense.
She's about to continue with this, but initial reaction, I'm surprised by Amber's opinion on this when she's all about fat phobia this and fat phobia that.
Because let's just say I'm going on a plane. I bought myself 1 ticket. I go to sit down and my whole freaking left butt cheek is taking up half of the other seat. You think someone's gonna want to sit by me? No, probably not. That would literally leave that person with an already small freaking seat with an even smaller seat, and it wouldn't be fair to them, like, at all. I'm actually talking from experience because I've had to buy 2 plane tickets before, and it was actually really embarrassing because I had already been checked in, I was ready to go, I was just waiting to get on the plane, and then they pulled me up to the little spot and they said I had to buy another ticket. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was 17 years old. It did happen, yes it did, but it makes sense.
I am genuinely and pleasantly surprised by her thinking of it this way. I'm surprised she doesn't say that it's discriminatory for the seats on planes being too small. Good on Amber for actually addressing that she is the one that causes the issues with the seats in this situation. Also, that clickbait title is smart too. Trying to make people think she's actually been productive enough to pack up and buy plane tickets so she can move.
So I think I've done 2 questions. Let's just do a third one because 3 is a good number. 39. What is the main obstacle to you achieving weight loss? Definitely, like, I'm a food addict. I emotionally eat. I am weak when it comes to my addiction. Like, that is definitely the biggest struggle for sure.
Yes, she is weak and can't stop herself from eating junk. Again, she's known this for forever and still hasn't found a way to solve it. She's lost weight before, she just absolutely can't stick to anything for more than a week now. So does that mean she's just been getting worse?
I'm gonna try to get back to, like, filming a little bit more. I know I haven't been filming much, but bear with me. I'm just going through the ringer right now, okay? And I also want to just say thank you so much to the people who have reached out to me. Like, it has meant the world. Because a lot of you know I'm going through a tough time, and there's a lot of empathetic people who follow me, so I appreciate you guys a ton. Anyways, love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
She appreciates the empath girlies out there. Also, I don't like how every end frame of her videos looks like she's reaching out to stroke my or your cheek. Anyway, talking about the video. It's weird seeing her come back with a new personality every video because of how long she goes without recording stuff. Girl, you are a vlog channel. Your entire job is to record parts of your life, and preferably entertaining parts. It does seem like she's choosing to be less and less personal with YouTube while trying to gaslight us into believing she's being more personal. The only quote-unquote personal thing we've seen from her recently is her crying on camera and saying she's depressed. And then, instead of actually showing us anything personal in her life, she'll talk about the people supposedly thanking her for being vulnerable for 10 minutes. I understand not showing super personal stuff, but show us a walk with Twinkie. Show us your overall packing progress, or do a time-lapse of you packing a room. I just think there's a lot more she could show us that she's just not, and I don't understand why. I guess you could say, because people like you would nitpick it anyways. And I guess you'd have a point, but if I'm about to nitpick what she does anyways, why can't she at least make her videos more entertaining for her audience? Here's a video suggestion for Amber before I go. Amber, do a prank calling my exes video. She's on such bad terms with all of them that would be entertaining no matter what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed the video and feel free to give me some feedback in a comment. I hope you have a great day. Bye!